Welcome everybody to Cult of Collectors. I am Charlie Rage with Raging Entertainment with my co-hosts Jody from Stills Racing 4Ks, of course. We've got John. Oh, John, where that? Anyway, John right there is our producer. But we are joined. We are joined by a special guest by the name of Katie, who mainly does movie reviews as well as movie news. So thank you for joining us, Katie.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
No problem.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you guys.
Yeah, this is technically your first time meeting Jody, I would think. Maybe. I don't know, because, I mean, he's been in the TikTok lives before, and I don't know if you were ever there when he was there.
Maybe.
It's rare. It's rare. Don't feel bad.
Okay.
It is rare.
It's rare.
That's okay.
And then, of course, first time meeting John.
Yes. Hello.
How's it going? For the second.
Yeah.
So I guess
we can pretend this is the first time.
Yeah, there you go. So what got you, Katie, into like say movies to begin with? Like what made you just fall in love with film, whether being a collector or not being a collector? Because I know being your friend, you're not a collector, but you're definitely a like a cinema lover.
Yeah. So this story, I always say it was the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, because that was the first movie I saw in theaters that I can remember like falling head over heels in love with, which sounds like crazy, but like that was the first movie that I was like blown away by the CGI, the story, like the characters, this fantasy world. Like I remember wanting to be in this movie and like just like I was obsessed. And I just remember from then on, I loved going to movies. I loved going to the theater. I would watch TV shows, and it kind of sounds a little like, so I'm an only child. So, you know, to like, it's going to sound weird, but like, you know, movies and TV are like my best friend, right? So like whenever I was kind of lonely or like just have alone nights, like you put on a TV show, you put on a movie, and it's just like your besties or like you have a best friend right there, right? So it's like an escape for me a little bit. And well, for a lot of people it is. But for me specifically, Narnia was the first one that really got me into movies. And I love that movie too much. So yeah.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, because for myself, it was just more of living in a small town, basically. Like, yes, I had a sibling, but she had her friends, things of that nature. And I was more of the kid who didn't have a lot of friends. So I just stayed home, watched a lot of movies, watched a lot of TV, kind of the same thing you said, turned it into my best friend, and just fell in love with, you know, fictional stories that were awesome to see, like kaiju monsters fighting or killer clowns from outer space, whatever it may be, you know. It's limitless when it comes to film, and that's what I love about it myself.
Yeah, exactly. It's your bestie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think me and John, we probably come from the age of more of the VHS rental era.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember jumping the fence when I was staying at my grandparents'. They had a video, like a little family-owned video store that was behind them. I would jump the fence and go just get videos all the time. So yeah, I just watching movies. I was definitely a watching at home kid before I was a theater kid. But
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you're into movies and not a big physical collector. That's kind of shocking. It's hard for me not to be.
Yeah, no, I have a couple DVDs. Because I do still love getting DVDs, but I'm very like selective about it because, you know, unfortunately they're kind of pricey right now. And I do have a fairly big collection of VHS like VHS movies still, but I need to get a VHS that works. I have one that's broken, but I do have a ton, like a huge collection, but like I just don't collect them as often. But like I'm selective, like I said, like Superman, right? Like I'm gonna get that on DVD because it's my favorite movie. But
I think you need to talk to Katie, not you, Katie, but the Katie
Video.
Katie Video.
Oh yeah,
she was selling some players.
Yeah, she's been selling players too. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I actually saw that you could get them on Walmart now. I'm pretty sure it's like through like a third party, but they're back for sale on the Walmart app, but they're like $125. It's like, what decade is
Do you
this?
follow her? Because I'm not a fan of VHS myself, but she does her own like artwork and repackage it and resells like VHS, but she does her own artwork for old movies, and she basically goes back and makes new copies on the VHS and sells them.
Oh, you know what? I may have seen that. Like, I think there was Late Night with the Devil. I think she did.
She did one for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have seen that. I didn't know who it was, but
we've had her on the show too.
Oh, that's so sick. I love that because I was like, I need a VHS tape of Late Night with the Devil. That's so vintage. That's so awesome because I'm like a horror movie lover too. But I love the VHS. I love it. Like those, I need one of those old TVs, the old TVs because it's so nostalgic.
The old brick TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want one until you pick it up.
Yep. They're so cool. Oh God. So cool.
Well, what I was thinking was that myself, Jody, and John could show off what we got for the week. That's if anybody got anything. But if we bring up something that you may have seen, you can talk about it and give us your either hot take or just your review on it, like what you thought of the film, all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
We could, and we'll do a little segment here where we talk. We'll let you like review some movies, stuff you've seen recently, things like that.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
And talk about your favorite movies, things like that.
Yeah.
In between.
Favorite actors, actresses, all that.
Yeah.
100%. I'm down. Yep. Down for whatever.
I only got 4 things this week. I don't know what you guys got. But Charlie, you go right ahead.
Yeah, no, so I have 2 things I can show off right now. I have something that is on the way from Amazon. It's supposed to be here soon, not even too long from now. But I can tell you,
I had 2 delivered like 10 minutes ago. Like I was on the front porch, like, come on, I need this for the show.
Well, the one that's coming in, I can at least tell you what it is. I'll just start with that one, just because I don't have it with me. So it's called Coal Miner's Daughter. Have you seen that one?
What is it called?
Coal Miner's Daughter. It's basically the story of Loretta Lynn, the country singer.
No, I have not seen that.
Great film.
It's an oldie.
It's an oldie.
What was that, like 80 what they did that? Was that was the 80s or was it the 90s? Was it the early 90s? No,
I don't think it was 90s. I think it was 80s.
I think it was 80s.
It was I forget the actress's name, but she played Carrie in the movie Carrie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah. I know who she is. Yeah.
She played Loretta Lynn. And Tommy Lee Jones played basically the husband of Loretta Lynn.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yes, I do like my 80s movies, but that one sounds like it was kind of underrated. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
You like biopics, kind of like the movie Elvis with Austin Butler, right? Where that type of film.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so yeah, Coal Miner's Daughter biopic. I think that's how we all usually call those types of films, as a biopic film. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It came
I'll put it on my list.
It came out exactly 1980. So.
1980. Okay, there you go.
Just made it.
That's iconic. I love that.
Well, what did you get? You can show off, Charlie. Come on, give me something.
You want to see something? Okay.
Let's see if we got any duplicates. I've only got 4, so surely.
We may have one duplicate if it's a steelbook.
Yeah.
Okay. It's by Tim Burton, but this one I'm not gonna. This one's not Tim Burton. This one is. I finally got Cobra.
Oh,
Sylvester
yeah, Arrow.
Stallone.
Yeah, the Arrow release.
Yep.
Nice.
I needed it.
Yep.
I needed it. It's. I'm sorry, Cobra's an awesome film. I don't care what anyone says. It's classic Stallone from the 80s. But
80s Stallone, that's all you need.
Exactly. And I've noticed something. What I'm going to start doing is start focusing on getting my classic movies more than the newer films. So then that way I can catch up on the ones that I don't have that I used to have. And get those movies back, which is including Cobra, but now on 4K rather than, say, Blu-ray. Have you seen this, Katie?
No, but Sly is iconic. I love Sly.
If you like that quirky action, type of flick. It's one of those where it's just cheesy fun action.
Yeah. Okay. I love that. Those are good ones.
Yes. Yeah, Cobra's an
Good times.
iconic one in my opinion. But yeah, you next, Jody.
Me next.
Mm-hmm.
I got the steelbook in, and it's actually in good shape because I've been seeing some pictures today where people got this in. They were like, "Oh God, what happened?" But I got the latest Superman.
Yay!
And
Oh,
I got
nice.
I got the steelbook that's like a slip that comes off.
Oh, damn.
Oh wow.
And apparently, with the slip S glows in the dark. I didn't know that. Somebody
Oh,
discovered
wow.
that.
That is-
Somebody discovered that on a. But yeah, it's
No.
pretty cool. It's got like it's kind of like a wraparound image. It's got the whole Fortress of Solitude there.
That is
That's
beautiful.
the newest Superman, right?
This is the newest Superman.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That is
Well, we
beautiful.
Forget every time to solo you guys whenever you show stuff. I'll
Oh, you're
remember.
good.
It's all good.
We can definitely get your review on that because I know you saw it.
I did see it. I think I've seen it. I actually recently rewatched it because they dropped it on Max on Friday, I think. And so, yeah, there's this. I posted my review about it, but I can't. It was just what I noticed most about it was how fluid his movements were, and they actually rigged him up to this contraption where he would actually flip when they wanted, and the camera moved with him, which I just found the moves to be so fluid, and I think it's difficult to shoot those flying scenes and make it look real, and they pulled it off incredibly well. Also, the Justice team, phenomenal. I don't think it was like overridden with too many characters either. A lot of people said it was, but I don't think it was at all. And I also really liked how David had this like subtle little like crack in his voice that kind of made him a little bit more quirky. And I thought it was just a really cute little hint to make him a little bit more relatable and like a little bit more of a nice guy, right? So everything about it was just human. It was, it was just hopeful. He does get, put through the ringer, but it's to show off how strong he is. And there's something about it that I just love it too so much. And like the needle drop at the end, just there's nothing better than that. And him being surrounded by his parents and like friends, like, I don't know, there's just something about Superman that I just was drawn to, and it just felt like hopeful. Like I walked out of the theater wanting to be a better person because of it, because it was just a beautiful movie. Like it was just a beautiful movie. It was, and I said in my review, it was a movie I want to hug and never let go of, and that's true. So yeah.
Oh, Katie, we got a couple of people from TikTok here to show their support for you. It's Angry Puddin' and
Hey,
Jason,
Puddin'.
aka Shockina, that we had last week.
Oh, Jason, hello.
Yeah, they're here.
Hello. Welcome.
They're showing their support.
Yeah, I also don't want to yap too long either because I felt.
No, you're the guest.
So
you're the guest.
You're the
That's
guest. Talk as much.
I know, but I don't want to take But anyway, but yes, Superman. But yes, I have it. I loved it too. It's a solid 10 out of 10. I know there are flaws to it, and that's like there's a little bit of cheesiness, a little bit, but I felt like David did a really good job with the script as well. Like the speech at the end could have come off as very, very cheesy, but it didn't to me, like personally. But a lot of people said it did, but I don't agree. But I just thought that he delivered it in a way that wasn't like, it was very human. It was very, I don't know, authentic to me.
Yes.
So.
And Jason says you're doing great, Katie.
Yeah, I liked it a whole lot.
Oh, I said Jason said that you're doing great.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
I couldn't figure out the Green Lantern, why he decided to go with kind of generic Green Lantern.
Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When, especially in this day and age, you could have went with
the other one.
Not the original, the
Stewart.
John Stewart. Yeah.
John Stewart.
Yeah, and
not Daily Show John Stewart, but yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. And excuse me about that. I couldn't remember his name. I'm sorry I had to identify him like that.
It's all good
Yeah,
because I mean there is another character too.
Yeah, I
besides
mean,
that
there's a lot of lanterns, and there's been a lot of lantern replacements, but I
guy.
like the character. I like that character. It's just I couldn't decide why he decided to go with him first instead of
Mhm.
I think
and,
that
or he decided, or maybe this is an alternate universe. This is
Hmm.
I think
this
they'd already
whole
greenlit
Superman.
that Lantern Corpse, and I know that's going to be Stewart and who's the other one that's going to be in the Green Lantern Corpse show? It's
I forgot.
It's a
I know.
lot. It's
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a lot, but I know it's going to focus on Stewart and maybe the OG, but I don't think it is.
Hal.
Yeah, it might be Hal, but I don't.
Yeah.
I
Hal
know it's
Jordan.
Stewart. Is it going to be Hal and Stewart? Is
That's
that
what
who's
I
gonna be?
heard. I
Okay.
had heard the name Hal Jordan. But
Hal Jordan.
Mhm.
things change. We
Well,
don't know
yeah.
if that's going
Hal
to stay the
Jordan's
same or not.
the original Green
Yeah.
Lantern. At least
I
the
know there
original.
are some universe things happening, but I haven't caught up on
Yeah.
what's the show that's out now?
It gets convoluted
Peacemaker?
because there's a lot of
Yeah.
Lantern Corps. You know that, don't you? That there's more
Yeah.
than just the Green Lantern Corps. There's like the
Oh,
orange
yeah.
lanterns, the red lanterns, the black lanterns, the yellow lanterns.
I don't know all
That's
that lore,
the
so
the Sinestro Corps. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like one of the things it tried to get into in the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sinestro for sure. But
Yeah.
yeah. Might have been one of the only good things about it. But other than that, it was pretty silly.
Angry Puddin said something.
Lanterns will consist of Hal Jordan, Guy
Oh.
Gardner, and John Stewart. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Guy Gardner was the other one that was ringing my head. I was like, who's the other one?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
John, did you pick up anything, John, for this week?
Yeah, I've always got some oddball stuff.
Oh yeah, you always get the crazy
I
shit.
picked up some that came. One thing that came out this week, but
Oh,
it's not the usual. Let's see. Let me get.
Let me guess.
Okay.
yes. Come on, fancy camera, you can do it.
I know.
There it
It's got
is.
the Peking Opera Blue.
Oh, you
It's a-
You
the
forgot to
Hong Kong
enlarge
blue.
yourself on the screen.
Yeah, where I had
He's
to
good.
pull back because my
We're gonna have to say something every time. Make me big.
there we go.
There we
This
go.
is Peking Opera Blue.
Oh.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
That is a cool cover. I have no idea what the movie is, but it's a cool cover.
Yeah.
Came out in 1986.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wow.
It's I started it last night and I got tired, so I turned it off. Then when I got back up later in the morning, I ended up putting something else on, so I got to finish it. But it's kind of about what I picked up about it is there's a girl who at the beginning of the movie she like steals some jewels from there's like a kind of a riot that happens and
Okay.
she steals some like a bunch of jewelry and she's trying to escape, so she ends up hiding the case of what she had stole on this cart, and it ends up the cart's going to this opera house, so she has to try to sneak in, and she ends up I guess becoming part of the company. As far as I got, I apologize, but it seems really fun. It's supposed to be kind of a mix of action, comedy, and drama, so it looks like it's gonna be fun. I've got to finish watching it.
Fun.
Cool.
I
That was a cool
this
cover. though.
isn't a Japanese movie this week, Charlie. It's a Chinese movie or Taiwanese.
Yeah, Charlie.
Movie. What do you want to call
There's a difference.
Why do I care?
I know you don't care. But you're probably thinking, I bet he's got some anime, and I do.
I wasn't even thinking that at all, sir.
Yeah.
No.
What do you got next, Charlie?
Well, actually, I was going to ask Katie if she had anything possibly that she might have picked up,
Oh, yeah. Have you picked
even
up
if
anything
it's not a
fun?
movie per se, but something that's movie related.
Or are they in a totally different room and we're catching you off guard?
I'm trying to think. I don't. Did I get anything movie related recently? I can't. I don't think so.
No.
I need to get. I was thinking of getting something fun for like a background and stuff. So I'm gonna look on Amazon for like more movie signs and stuff. But yeah, no,
Okay.
nothing crazy. Yeah, I will get Superman because it just came out on DVD though. That is something that I am like definitely gonna order. 'Cause,
You need to upgrade to 4K.
yeah, I do. I really do. Watching that movie in 4K would be pretty sick. Yeah,
Oh
it'd
yeah.
be pretty dope.
Oh yeah. Especially this
Yeah.
next one that I got. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure Jody might have it too. But that is Tim Burton's Corpse Bride.
Oh, Chris.
Yep,
Ooh,
I got that in
that's-
too.
Mhm.
Flip off
That's
the
a good
slip.
one.
Slip off the slip.
Yes, I'm going to. So let me take it
You've
out.
already protected it. What are you doing?
Yeah, I put it in protection, man. I opened it, but
Protect
okay.
the
So there
protector.
goes the J card.
Ooh.
There you go.
But there you go, and then
Yeah,
those are all the little butterflies and her eyes that are
yeah.
closed
I like
because
how
they're
it-
open.
I like how it opens her eyes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then the back,
Oh, I love that. That's so
and
cute.
then open, and it's only a 4K disc. There's no Blu-ray along with it, so it is by itself. Nothing fancy on the disc. Just a
Mhm.
plain disc, but the inside artwork. Let me take that out.
Is that a blue 4K
Oh,
disc?
that's
great.
cool.
It's a very nice one.
Chris.
The disc you said? Yeah, it's like a turquoise blue almost.
Yeah, they
Chris-
tried to match.
Chris Bullock
They
says
tried to
hello,
match
Katie.
the outside of it.
That
I'm
is
trying
really
to get
cool.
Chris to be a guest too.
No.
That's a
Well,
good one.
that was one of my 4, so I'm just down to 2 more now. Okay. No,
Well-
I have still not watched this movie, but I did hear mixed reviews. Let's see if our guest saw it and get her take. But I got the steelbook for 28 years later.
Oh, she's seen it. She's
She's
definitely
laughing.
seen it.
She's
Yeah.
laughing, so I'm guessing
Yeah.
her review is going to be one of the ones that entertains me.
Oh no. It's funny because before she says anything, we in the TikTok community already know her opinion on that film.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Katie, go ahead.
Have I started some shit?
Okay.
I'm not,
Okay. Wait.
I'm not
Wait.
in this shit. Let me get in it. Come on.
Well, okay, but I have a question. So you haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen it yet, but don't worry. You don't worry about ruining movies for me. It's fine.
Okay. I think it's the worst movie of 2025. So
That was harsh.
okay, well, that might be a start, but like it's one of the worst movies of 25. I thought it was so horribly shot and like it was choppy. I couldn't believe the way that they kill these zombies. I was shocked at how they filmed it because to me it was just everything was off to me. And then there's an absurd scene that made no sense. It was all the thing I can only say is like choppy. Like I think it had a decent story, but then the camera work, everything about it moved in a really odd pace. I couldn't have like I almost left because I hated it so much. Yeah, it is a hot take, but I hated it. The way it's oh no.
Did you prep it all? Did you watch the previous 2 before?
Yeah, I had.
Okay.
Like, I don't think that type of camera work works these days. Not for me, I guess. Like, I think it worked back then, but like, you got to upgrade a little bit.
It was shot on a phone.
Okay, well then shoot it on a camera next time because it didn't work.
Did they do
Like-
it with phone perspective?
Was
Yeah.
that?
Did they do
No,
it? With
it wasn't
phone
like a POV style. But
No.
They used cell phone cameras. I don't think it was the whole movie, but there was a lot of the movie.
It was an iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Oh man, that's like 2 steps up from the. I don't have the Max. I still got the 13 though. I'm rocking it.
But that's what they filmed with. Yeah.
Let's go
Yeah.
do this.
I don't know why
Jason,
they
that's
keep
a
doing
hot
this.
take.
I mean, that's
Super hot take though. Yeah, I just it's absurd. Like
you can do certain things, but I would never shoot a horror movie with a phone camera.
No.
You just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's just the reason why like I'm using this lens on this camera because it's got
Yeah.
a big aperture. It takes a lot. I'm actually sitting almost in the dark, but I'm pulling in a lot of light. That's the whole point.
I
whole argument
appreciate
against
the
all-
effort. Like, I appreciate them trying something new
Yeah.
and like trying it. But in my opinion, I don't think it worked. I think, I mean, especially with the kill, like you had to edit it that way with the kills. I mean, it would have benefited if they did a slow motion shot, right? Like with these zombies, but instead they like do this weird pause. And like for a second, it's like a screenshot, and then it like they fall to the ground, and I'm like, no, that to me it just didn't look right. You know what I mean? I don't know.
All right. All right.
I haven't watched it yet, so I have no
Oh,
idea.
I can scare Katie right now and say, guys, go get Nuck. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
scared of Nuff.
You shouldn't.
Liked it? Ew.
I have a feeling he's just.
I think he
old,
did.
He's just a big old
Ugh.
bear you can hug. That's all he is.
Yeah. I disagree. Like we disagree on some things, and so and he gets on my ass about it. But like, it's not like, but like I disagree with him. So you know,
That's fine.
but
They like each other, but at the same time, they definitely bash heads.
yeah, yep.
That's
Mhm.
the beautiful thing about the movie community.
Oh,
It is.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can be friends in one film, and the next film you're mortal enemies.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Until the next
There
film,
you
you're
go.
friends again.
Mm-hmm. And it's really interesting because I never posted my review about it because I tried filming it like 3 different times and I couldn't edit it the way I wanted to because TikTok kept messing it up. And I took it as my sign to just not post a review because I think the comments would have lit me on fire. So I just
Yeah.
took that as my sign to just not post a review, and I didn't. So
That's fair. It's fair.
yeah.
John, did you get anything else?
Yes, I got another older movie.
Uh-oh.
I just found out about this movie. I haven't seen it before, but I just found out about this a while ago. It's called Day of the Locust. My mind's not with it today.
There it is.
Nice. And I forgot I do have a couple more.
It says
fun.
Donald Sutherland and Karen Black and Burgess
wow.
Meredith is in this movie. I know a little bit about this movie. I don't know if I can do it justice, kind of doing a synopsis on it because I think it's kind of supposed to be it was written by a guy called Nathaniel West back in the 30s, and it's kind of been explained to me. It's almost like an expose of like the way Hollywood kind of deals with the younger people in the day. I don't want to come out and say, but pedophiles, and it's like these inappropriate relationships, but it's kind of what the book was probably about. And then they finally kind of made a movie about it. Not necessarily that, but it's about a director who falls in love with a younger actress, and it kind of revolves around that. So it's kind of one of these kind of undercover expose of Hollywood back in the day, because all this stuff that gets exposed these days has been going on since the beginning. All this underworld stuff, kind of satanic worship, things like that you hear about. Kind of crazy. It just sounds pretty. It sounds really interesting. That's why I'm buying it. That's why I buy these kind of crazy movies like that.
It does sound entertaining or interesting to see.
It's got a good cast too. But,
yeah,
definitely.
With all the crazy, you got to have a good cast.
That's right.
Yep.
So I actually have 2 more things that I can mention that I got. One's a stand-up that I was wanting to grab for a while anyway, and it was the cheapest I could find through a whatnot seller. But it was the Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy the movie.
Fluffy the movie.
Oh yeah,
Cute.
saw this a long time ago, and I like Gabriel Iglesias. I really do. I've liked him for a long time. I didn't know at first until he mentioned it that he used to be on Nickelodeon's All That at one point back in the 90s. Not for very long, but he was on. And I, of course, didn't remember. But I'm glad that he went to stand-up comedy because he did very well. And this is one of the favorites of mine that comes to his stand-up, basically. and then I'll just go ahead and show my last one and then move on. But
Yeah.
Be Kind, Rewind.
Yes, such a good movie.
Yeah, Jack Black, Mos Def. It's a funny movie, comedic. Do you happen to know this one at all, Katie? Be Kind, Rewind.
No, who's in it?
Jack Black.
No, I haven't seen that. What year?
It's like 90s.
No, it's around 06 or 07.
Like late 90s, I want to say, mid to late.
Oh,
you're
wow.
probably right. Yeah,
I'm shocked I haven't seen
might
it.
be early. It might be early 2000s.
No, that came out later than that. It was like around 05, 06, 07, something like that.
Hold on. No, that doesn't sound right.
Be Kind,
Although it was kind of a
Look it up, someone.
08.
2008, really?
2008, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I definitely feel I should have watched that.
It comes off as a 90s movie.
It was kind of like an underground sort of deal thing. Like I didn't know about it till it was a physical media release.
Yeah.
But yeah, like these guys work at a video store. I forget the reason why, but that might be okay since you haven't seen the movie.
I do.
I
remember.
They erase. Was it like all of the VHSs?
So Jack Black. It was Jack Black who something happened to him, where he had a magnetic field on him, basically, where he walked into the video store and he wiped all the movies clean. Like there was no movie on them anymore. So they had to remake all the movies, and they got popular for it. And people were loving it. It was crazy.
It's basically them going around with an old VHS recorder on their shoulder, trying to remake all these like popular like Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
but it's just them.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. So it's
funny.
Ridiculous. It's funny though.
That sounds funny. I feel like I should have watched it. Like it feels like one of those fever dream type movies that I should have watched when I was a kid.
Yes, basically.
Yes.
So like Jack Black, of course, I would say this is one of his underrated comedies, if anything.
Yeah.
It slipped under the radar for a lot of people. I mean, I forget when I discovered it.
I need Pick a Destiny.
Oh yeah.
That's cool though. I need to watch that then because that feels like a movie I should have known. Yeah.
Look it up. Yeah, add it to your watch list.
I should. Yeah, I will. I will for sure because that sounds fun.
I would say it's fun for sure.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
What about you, Jody? Anything else?
I've got my last one to show off, which I'm kind of upset about because I opened it right as we were fixing to go live. It's fucking busted, man. It's busted. And then I went on Amazon to do a little switchy switch. Sold out.
Oh, what is it?
I'm gonna have to fix it myself. It's just but it's the 4K for Night of the Living Dead.
Oh,
I know, but you can't. It looks fine right now. Everything looks fine. You're like
until you open it.
What are you talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that right there.
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've had that happen to me.
The very like top edge is still attached, but man-made Gorilla Glue for a reason, and this is one of them. So we're gonna fix this.
Maybe
we're gonna fix this. It's okay. It's on the plastic, so we're just gonna glue plastic to plastic. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna put it in a case, and we're gonna forget about it. We're gonna forget that it even happened.
Yep.
But yeah, it turned out good. It's like a matte, but then not like the logo is like in a shiny. If I can get the light, I love matte. I love matte finishes. Matte finished steelbooks are the best to me. But yeah, I just had that. The Corpse Bride. Those are my 4 that I got this week. That was it.
Nice.
Lovely.
It's not like last week. Last week I had a shit ton.
Jason said that his came in okay. He was relieved.
Son of a bitch.
Jody, I got an Amazon pack this week that was different. It was like really good for physical media, but it was like kind of that mid cardboard. It's a little flimsy, but at the bottom it's like kind of it kind of opens up, so it's almost like a triangle at the bottom. I don't know if
Oh,
you're talking about.
yeah,
So it doesn't
yeah.
crush, and
I've had something
it
come
seemed
like
a little
that.
bit better. But they're never
All of
consistent.
these, yeah, all of these came in those. I mean, they're bubble mailers, but it's the
Yeah,
thinnest bubble mailer you've ever seen in your life.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
surprised not like that was the only one that had problems. But
I and I hate what they do as well as they like, you have the buy now, and when you buy now, it makes everything a separate order. I hate that
yeah,
the computer can't figure out to put your orders together. Even though
well,
it
I
comes
have
from the same
Mhm.
person and
yeah,
it's 5 minutes apart, it's still 2 orders.
Mhm.
I know when it comes to
Yeah.
pre-orders, I've done like if you hit pre-order, it automatically takes you to checkout. But then if you
Mhm.
back out, it just puts that in your cart, and you can keep pre-ordering it's everything. And that way, if it is one release date, they mail all the ones together.
Yeah.
I'm super nervous for this coming week because Monday or Tuesday is when that Nightmare on Elm Street Steelbook box set comes out,
Oh,
and I'm
damn.
super worried. I really need that to show up in a nice sturdy
I would
box.
love to have that set, but I'm not able to afford that set. So if I'm going to get it at all, I have to get the one that's under or around the $100 mark.
Well, you don't know what stupid I just pre-ordered for
Uh-oh.
it comes out
What
next
was
week.
that?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't know if you know what's coming out. We'll talk about it here in a minute, but oh no, it's that Wes Anderson
Oh, you got the Wes
Criterion
Anderson
Oh, the
4K
box?
set.
Criterion one.
Yeah.
Holy
Woo!
shit. That
Oh,
was a
I'm
that's a
not
pricey one.
I'm not sure if I'm
What
going
did the
to
final price come out to be?
370.
Was it?
wow.
I
Yeah.
thought it would. Oh,
20 films in 4K, and you get
It's like
both 4K Blu-rays.
349, but after tax is like 370.
349. I was
I'm
I
not
was
sure if
really hoping that
I
would
might
come
cancel
down.
it, but I don't know. I don't really
Woo!
don't really need to spend
What?
that kind of money. I've got savings, but I don't need to spend almost $500.
I got savings, but
Yeah, don't need to spend that. But I've hit none of his movies. Think I think maybe the last movie came out on 4K is the only. I think
Isle of Dogs.
no, the movie that just came out recently this year.
Well, Isle
I
of
think that
Dogs
came
did
out.
get a 4K standalone, but the other ones I didn't
Yeah,
see at all.
you might be right about that. I can't
Looks
remember
like
Hmm.
what version I have, but
yeah, Isle of Dogs got a 4K, French
yeah,
Dispatch got a 4K that you could buy separately, but everything else is
yeah,
Blu-ray.
I
yeah.
only wanted Fantastic Mr. Fox. I didn't need the others. No offense. Well, and
It's
Isle
a
of
good
Dogs.
one.
I take that back. That one.
Yeah. I want them all on 4K that I don't have on 4K.
Hey, well, I want Natalie Portman all in 4K, but that may not happen.
Yeah,
Well,
Keep on
but
wishing.
but I picked up something that's so far been really really good. A really good anime that this is an older anime. This is called Future Boy Conan.
hmm,
Okay.
This came
fun.
out in 1970, and I meant to cover that up, but I don't think anybody can read it from this distance either. But who who do you think had their directorial debut on this? Damn it.
Who had?
Yeah. Who had their
Um,
directorial debut on this?
did we get a hint?
Spirited Away.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Hayao Miyazaki.
Yep.
okay.
He created Studio Ghibli,
Yep.
one of the
Okay.
founders. Yeah. And
Yep.
this is a great anime. It's about it's like every other thing. It's like kind of a post-apocalyptic world. But this is kind of a crazy one. At the beginning it's like they're dropping nukes, but they turn out to be like these magnetic bombs, but they basically cause the continents of Earth to start splitting apart. So everything's these islands, and they keep causing these giant earthquakes. But basically, they the survivors of that, land back. They try to take off into space, and they land back on Earth, and they can't make it into orbit, so they land back on Earth. So they're the survivors, and I'm fumbling it up. I'm sorry. But
It's all good.
the kid, Conan, he's like the child of two of the survivors, and one day a girl washes up on shore on their island, and she's like running from these other people. So it's basically this kind of quest to, and she gets recaptured by the people who are looking for him. It's just a quest for him to go back and find her and just kind of explore. But it's basically, it kind of reminds me of One Piece in a way. The whole world, you got the world's basically covered. The Earth's basically just a bunch of islands now because all the continents have kind of sank, and you just got a bunch of leftover islands. It's pretty interesting. Really well told. I'm sorry I'm not doing it justice because I haven't really haven't wrote anything for it yet as far as a review goes. I'm scatterbrained if I haven't written anything about it, but it's a very, very good. I highly recommend this. Yeah, really
70s?
good.
Yeah.
1970.
Wow.
Yeah.
Probably watch that one
A
then.
very
Then that brings up a good question for me too, Katie. When it comes to anime in itself, are you a fan of anime? Is there anything that sticks out to you in that genre world of animation?
I've seen a couple. Like I saw a couple of the Studio Ghibli movies. Spirited Away.
Okay.
I saw Howl's Moving Castle. Is that Studio
Yes.
Ghibli too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. Avatar: The Last Airbender is like my favorite. I don't know. I mean, it's a show, but like I don't know if that one counts as anime. But that's always been one that I've associated with it. But yeah, no, those have been kind of the only ones. I've only watched One Piece live action though, but I do love the characters. So I have seen the live action of One Piece. But
it's hard to watch on anime just because
yeah,
it's
there's
well,
a lot
for
of
one,
seasons I've heard too.
yeah, there's over 1,000 episodes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think I
And it's
tried
hard to
watching the
watch.
beginning,
It's
but
hard to watch. It's not
yeah,
exactly the exploration part of it's fine, but they do a lot of fight scenes like Dragon Ball Z, and like they'll have one freaking fight scene that drags out for like 2 or 3 episodes. It's like, what the fuck? It'll
yeah,
start on the and it's like, why? Those are my least favorite animes where they do that.
yeah.
I just want to get on with the story. Why do you have to drag this fight scene out for a whole nother episode? It don't make
Yeah.
sense. And I was like,
I
why is this? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I forgot about Dragon Ball Z. I did watch that.
Yeah.
I did watch that when I
Yeah.
was younger too. Does that count? So
Pokemon's
that and like
technically anime too.
what?
Pokemon is technically anime.
That one and Yu-Gi-Oh! I think was one too that I used to watch.
Yeah.
If
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh counts.
Digimon.
Digimon.
the
Oh my
most
goodness.
famous
Yep.
anime.
Yep. Yep.
Pokemon's considered the most famous anime of all time. One of the most famous. Yeah.
I would
Oh,
yeah.
That goes.
I would agree with that, yeah.
I've never watched it. It's not kind of in my age range. You know, it never interested me much. But
Yep.
Mhm.
My age range.
yeah,
that's what I grew up with. That one. And then yeah, I guess I've only seen kind of like the more popular type of movies, TV show, but you know, I do love animation though. I think animation is crazy work. Crazy amazing work. So
oh yeah, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorite genres
yeah.
to watch of anything. Well, one of my favorite things to watch. Genres. There's all kinds of different genres of anime. It's
Right.
got crazy the last several years, and there's nothing wrong with Dragon Ball Z. It's just like I like the animation. It's beautifully made. I like Dragon Ball better than Dragon Ball Z. The first Dragon Ball. I don't know if you ever watched Dragon Ball. The first. It's the
I don't think I
beginning
have.
of it. It came out in '86. Yeah,
Hmm.
but it's but Dragon Ball Z followed Dragon Ball,
Huh.
and they're fine. But I just don't like those long drawn out fights. It's just that style of anime. It's just that genre of anime. That fight. I call it fighting anime. It's probably got an excellent number. Somebody will come over. It's technically called. It's not isekai. You know, something like that.
Yeah, that's
Isekai is
annoying.
like fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't need to drag out fight scenes that long. That doesn't need to happen. What is it?
But
Thank you.
The
One Piece is kind of like
long,
that. Yeah.
the long slow motion of the face being all
Yeah.
distorted. Yeah.
Yeah, just get it over with. Like, make
Well,
it
it's
cool.
always Goku getting his ass kicked at first. He gets his ass kicked, and then he's pretty much dead, and then something happens, and now he's even stronger than he was before. He becomes a Super Saiyan. He's like, no, it's always that happen. It happens that he's never the person who's dealing out the ass kicking at first. He's always getting his ass by somebody, and then he's like the underdog, and then he comes back more powerful to defeat the enemy. Yeah.
There you go.
If it's just the story progression, I'd like it better, but they drag it out. That's why I like different types of anime that has like more of the storytelling arc instead of like a lot of the fighting. Now I like the giant robot fighting stuff but it's usually not drawn out like that, like Evangelion and stuff like that. A lot of the kaiju or the kaiju versus giant mecha stuff like that. The mecha
Mhm.
stuff is not usually like that. It's just kind of it's
Yeah,
there's some interest. There's tons of crazy stuff though right now.
it's a really cool genre. It's a very cool genre.
So,
Yep.
Katie, what was the last movie you saw in the theater?
My gosh, what was it? I think it was Caught Stealing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
it
was
was
that?
Caught Stealing. Was that?
I said, how was it?
It was good. I read the book, so I kind of knew what was coming, and I felt like the book was a little bit better, but it was a good movie. It's a good movie. I think people will be upset with kind of how it ends, but it definitely keeps you engaged, and it's nonstop craziness. Like it's just in your face, multiple, like just doesn't stop. Crime thriller, of course my boy Austin is in it, so I had to see it in theaters. Yeah, it was good. I think it's a dark comedy too, so it had some nice dark comedy moments, which was cool. But yeah,
Cool.
it's decent. Yep.
We heard what was we heard what your least favorite film of the year so far is. What's been like some of your top ones so far?
Yeah, I think I would say top 5. I could do top 5. Okay, Warfare is up there. I would say Sinners, and then what did I say? Bring Her Back was pretty good. What
I
else
need
have
to
I
see that.
Bring Her Back was a really good horror movie. And then obviously Superman. I feel like there was another one I really liked, but I can't. And then Thunderbolts, I think, is up there too. So
Nice.
yeah, we got the comic book movies.
Cool.
Yeah.
How's it going, Mike?
Doing good. You doing all right, Mike? Sorry, I answered for Mike.
I cannot recall, John and Charlie, if you guys have y'all seen Fantastic Four?
No.
I have.
But John hasn't. Okay.
No.
I know it just recently finally dropped to order for physical media.
Yes.
It's getting like 4 or 5 different editions. What was your take on that? I would like to know how you felt about Fantastic Four, because I'm just one view in, but I still don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah. Are you talking me or you got everybody?
I mean,
no, you.
Charlie's the only one that's seen it. I guess if John's worried about it, don't drop any spoilers.
No, don't worry about it.
He's not worried about it. All right, spoiler.
He's not worried, so don't worry about it. Yeah.
I've heard it. I've heard it spoiled at other places, so I still want to see it.
Yeah.
There's not much to spoil. I would say. I don't think so. I mean, they're setting up for Avengers Doomsday. I'll say this: it's a good movie. But was I blown away by it? Was I like walking out like Superman, like, oh my God, like I just no, I didn't get that feeling. So I liked it. I think it's a decent movie. I think the comedy I didn't think worked. Like I didn't laugh that much. The Thing was the funniest character to me. Galactus was incredibly creepy, terrifying, amazing. But yeah, I felt like they didn't. I like the charisma was missing between the four of them, in my opinion. I just didn't feel like the chemistry was all there. Like, remember the endings? Well, I guess I shouldn't spoil it, but there's like an ending scene where they're trying to do the car seat.
Yeah.
Where they're like, they're all like, the three of them are like, oh, well, you got to do it like this. Like, well, I wanted more of that kind of chemistry, like the whole way through, but we didn't get that. And it's meh, to me.
Yeah. I kind of, I even from like the previews and like some of the behind the scenes chats before the movie was even out, I never felt like the dude playing Johnny Storm was really on board with anything. I kind of felt like just like as an actor, he was kind of coming off like it's a paycheck.
Yeah,
and like so that he's been rubbing me wrong since the beginning, since like just
He
the
has?
promos of kind of. Just because, like, some of the promos that they did for, like, I think they did, like, a promo for, like, D23 before it came out. And he was in it.
Right.
He said he had this, like, look of fear on his face. Like,
That's true.
I don't want to be seen in this outfit right now. But,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of gave his character something to do in the movie.
Yep.
I think somebody along the line was like, hey, what do we do about Johnny? Because he didn't come off as charismatic and the woman's man as much as Chris Evans
I
did
agree.
back in the day. He didn't like they hinted at it, but he didn't come off that way at all.
No, he was actually more gentlemanly than he was, a playboy. And
But
Jason, in the comments, I saw that he said hot takes.
but
But
the
I
movie
agree.
itself, like I felt like watching it, I was entertained. It was afterwards where I was thinking about it. I'm like, what was the purpose of let's try to move the planet? I felt like that was it felt like a half an hour plot point. It probably was shorter than that, but it went nowhere. And I was just like,
No.
And why was that the plan? Like the plan?
No, it didn't go nowhere because Galactus went there.
But I'm saying the plan that became the plan was a better plan than the other plan.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're having the better plan now that the other plan got destroyed. Okay, cool. So like that whole like just plot point, just kind of diversion, I felt like was an afterthought.
It was.
But as I was watching the movie, I was entertained. I'm happy that we have them in the MCU. I'm excited to see where they go. But yeah, I don't know. Everybody was so hyped about it. And I was just like, okay.
The only thing I can comment on is Mike kind of brought it up there a little bit about the way it looked. And I like the fact that they went with like the 1960s Jetson-esque future look. I thought that sounded really cool. That's why I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, the look of the movie, the whole universe that they take you to.
Oh, the universe looks
all of
great.
that's cool. All that's
From
cool.
people I can trust in the comic book people, they said like 3/4 of the movies or 2/3 of the movie are good, and like that final third, it's kind of like the ending. They say it's not as good. It kind of falls flat a little bit. But
I didn't mind their
haven't seen it,
version
but I
of
don't
the
know.
Silver Surfer they wanted to go with and everything. Like she did well. She did very, very well as Silver Surfer. I feel like there could have been. I felt like there could have been more. There should have been more. Galactus definitely didn't get enough attention, in my opinion, when it came to being intimidating, to come across more cynical, sinister, all that kind of stuff, and like he was cool to see. Don't get me wrong. Like I was glad to see him. He looked intimidating, but we didn't get enough, in my opinion.
Right.
I still enjoyed it. That's why I kind of gave it a 4 out of 5 kind of star, because you can tell where they had some of those cuts and edits, especially with John Malkovich, who was supposed to be in it originally. And then they just said, oh, we took him out. He was only like, 7 minutes or something like that. Well, that could have explained a lot.
Yeah, you got freaking John Malkovich to do an MCU character. Why would you just drop that at the last minute? Like, oh, never mind. We changed our mind. Instead, we're going to spend 20 minutes on us trying to move the world. What? Stop it.
I don't think their powers were shown off enough. I don't.
Mr.
'cause, like,
Fantastic for sure.
yeah, like I know stretching, they always like a bunch of people were like, it's so hard to make stretching look good. And then it's like, okay, but you look back at the 2000s one and he did that cool hand thing where he went under the door and then his
Yeah.
hand came up to open the, like that looked sick. Like I don't understand why, like they just use their powers for mundane activities. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I understand this person's comment here.
So I just wanted to pop in and say, if a collector has a numbered edition that a friend needs, he should help his friend out. Collector code. For sure.
That's directed to me.
I had a feeling.
He's upset because I got the number 1 of something that he wants
Oh.
desperately.
I'm not skipping you, Mike, but I'll get to you.
that's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Mike was also saying he was looking forward to if they ever make a good G.I. Joe movie.
All
I
right.
agree.
Yeah.
You guys saw the end of that Transformers movie where they tried to set up a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover.
Yeah.
The last
Oh, yeah.
G.I. Joe,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last Transformers movie.
Mm,
But will it go anywhere? Probably not.
probably
Yeah.
not.
Well,
See,
guys, it's hitting.
there was a hint of that those two shows existed in the same universe in the Transformers, because supposedly like there's like a newscaster that appears on both in like both in G.I. Joe and the Transformers cartoons. It's like they supposedly exist in the same universe.
Hmm.
I think that's why they winked at a crossover movie.
I'm only down for more Transformers if we get Shia LaBeouf back. That's the only time I'm going to be excited about it.
Which one?
Any Transformers. I'm not going to get excited until we get Shia LaBeouf back.
True.
Well, guys, at 6 o'clock, I had mentioned that I'd only be able to do an hour for myself tonight because of a family thing that's going on. Sorry,
No
but I got to
problem.
honor it and I got to respect it. So I will catch y'all on the next one. Katie, it was good to have you here. I'll see you guys
Thank you for
later.
having me. Okay, bye, Charlie.
Bye, Charlie.
See ya.
See you, Charlie.
Bye.
See you next week.
Dips in and dips out. I said, why do I got to be the main guy down here?
Yeah.
All right. This is like a technical question for John. Is it legal or possible for us to, if it's muted, for us to pull up like trailers on here? Can we do that, or is that frowned upon?
I think it will be muted anyway, because I don't.
I think we should talk about some trailers and get Katie's opinion on some exciting upcoming announcements.
Yeah, they got a lot of good ones.
We got a lot of good ones. Have we all seen the Anaconda trailer?
I forgot to watch that one.
No. Oh no. It's
I mean,
Is
if
it
we
ridiculous?
get copyright, if I get copyright or we do, I don't know if I don't know. Your channel might be monetized. I don't know. If you're monetized, then it matters. But if you don't, it don't. Because we get copyrighted every week because of that intro I play, because I use the music from a site that I pay for copyright free music, but it only gives it to me copyright free for one channel. That makes a lot of sense.
crazy.
That's
Copyright
weird.
free music, but yeah.
Well, we don't have
extra
to
for more channels.
if most of us have seen it, whatever trailer we want to talk about.
I'll try to do something
cool.
here. Just what do you want to see? Anaconda?
Yeah, the Anaconda trailer dropped.
Okay.
So you haven't seen it at all. So do you know anything that's fixing to happen at all? Have you heard anything about it?
Well, I know that Paul Rudd and Jack Black are in it.
Yeah.
But that was just absurd to me enough that I'm just like, okay, this is just going to be a full on ridiculous comedy.
Yeah, it's basically, we're kind of getting like we're getting like they want to remake Anaconda. Like, this is the point of the movie. They want to make Anaconda, but they don't have the money, and they don't really have any of the finance. Like this is the movie. The movie's about them trying to remake Anaconda, and then when they try, it goes horribly wrong, and then
Okay.
turns out they end up like getting hunted by a giant anaconda, and so the movie just kind of turns into a let's see who dies first sort of situation. So it's kind of
Okay.
like a Tropic Thunder kind of feel a little bit.
Yeah, that's sounding like it to me a little bit.
Little
Yeah.
Tropic Thundery, but the trailer's funny. It's definitely worth a watch. I think they gave us a little too much. I think when you watch the trailer, you'll probably see the part where I'm thinking like that part could have waited.
Yeah.
But they
As
do
they
that with
do.
trailers a lot. Yeah, trailers. We had that discussion a week or so ago on here. I think we should just get one teaser and let that be it. I'm tired of trailer 1, trailer 2, trailer 3, and by the time we get to trailer 3, what's the point of seeing the movie?
Right. They show
Yeah.
too much. Yep. I
Way
would
too
agree
much.
with that. Yep.
How about let's see what else dropped? Oh, we got a trailer for Welcome to Derry, the
I
HBO
did see
Max
that
series.
one.
How many
Yep.
episodes is that supposed to be? Have they announced how many episodes that's going to be yet? They probably
Yeah.
have way back when they announced it, but I don't remember what it was now.
Yeah. Maybe like the generic, like when it's just coming, I think like 6 or 8 probably would be my guess.
Most
Could
likely.
be wrong though. I don't know. But yeah, that looked. I was gonna talk about that one, but yeah, it looks scarier than the first 2 movies combined, in my opinion. Like it, well, because he's got more kids he can conjure up fears for, right? So
Yeah.
it's gonna be more jam packed, full of gross, disgusting, whatever he's gonna do. Um, and I also think that, like, I don't know, it just, to me, it just looks a lot scarier and more terrifying than the first 2 movies. So, because
Yeah, I definitely get which I love it. It's set back in the time that it's set back. So that's
yeah,
pretty cool. And on the opposite talk that we were just doing about trailers, you don't get a lot. You don't you get a little
yeah,
bit of the story, which I know like you said, it's going to be 6 or 8 episodes, so that we get a lot more than just a movie. But
mm-hmm,
I was I wasn't mad that they showed me Pennywise. That was cool. That
yeah,
you didn't get very much of them, but I'm excited to get like the more of the backstory and
the
to
lore. Yep.
see where they go, because I know the book is wild when it comes to the lore of it, and they kind of got into
Mhm.
that in chapter 2.
A little bit, yeah. It's not.
So, but it can get deep, and I'm wondering how deep they're going to go with it.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I have a feeling they're gonna go crazy with it. So.
Oh, you're gonna get us flagged right off the bat. Let's do it. All right, but we won't have sound, right? There's gonna be no sound.
Let's see if it does. See if can you guys hear it?
I mean, no.
No.
Could you
Here,
hear it?
I'll be Jack. You be Paul. Okay, go.
Yeah, hang on a second. This is a thing I always forget how to do. You have to share the sound on here somehow.
Oh.
We're gonna get in so much trouble for this.
I can't remember if you have to share sound through the windows or through here.
I'm gonna watch my YouTube and see if it gets shut down in the middle of this whole damn thing. Well, while you're looking at that, somebody mentioned the trailer, which I think this happened a couple weeks ago, for Running Man. Did you see the trailer for Running Man?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
That
kind of
looks.
I'm liking the direction they went with that. I'm a big fan of the original. So
Yeah.
when I heard they were remaking it, I was like, ugh, okay, but I'm kind of digging it.
Oh yeah. Glenn is a fun. I think he's a fun actor.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have fun with it. I think he's funny. I think he can be dramatic. It looks wild. It looks wild. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting behind on hour.
No, you're good.
I should be ready for this.
Does the sound work? Let's see if it happens. How much
There you go,
trouble
everybody.
will
Sorry,
we
I got messing with my computer. I got behind on our chat. So Badlands.
Badlands.
Oh yeah, the Badlands trailer.
Is that Predator?
What about
Yeah.
MST3K? Did he say something else? Shock and all. Shock and all. I keep calling you Shock and all. But I don't know.
Why would you get in trouble for playing it?
Copyright.
Copyright bullshit.
Oh,
But we're on the screen too.
Some of the studios don't care if you play the trailers, and some of them.
I would think the more the
strike,
merrier.
like
But
Disney and people like that will strike even for the trailer.
yeah.
yeah, because it takes away from their numbers. But this has already been viewed 7.8 million times. I think this one time's okay.
I think it'll be fine. What's the studio? What studio is it?
Sony for this
Sony.
one.
Sony.
They need the help, so we need to help promote them.
Sony.
Sorry, everybody. Cannot remember how you share sound on this.
I'm trying to remember if I watched the trailer for the next Knives Out movie. Did I watch that?
That was a good one.
I came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that one looked. They're going for a creepy vibe with
Mm.
that one.
Oh, and what about? I think this happened yesterday, day before. The Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Did you see that trailer?
I didn't, only because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so I didn't care.
I won't hold that against you because
Yeah.
it's a dedication. You
Yeah.
really you either gotta be a fan or not. Because
Yes.
the second you become a fan, you gotta watch so much shit.
I know. And I know they're doing like they're doing something with Ryan Gosling. I know.
Yeah, he's getting his own feature. I think it's called The Starfighter, I think is the name of it.
Yeah, which I think I can watch because I think they said it was like totally
I'm listening.
out of nowhere.
I got bombarded.
Cute.
Yeah. I don't know what his character is going to fall in line as far as like where this story takes place in the universe of Star Wars. So I haven't read too much into it. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know. Is it going to be a theatrical or is it a Disney Plus show? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying that much attention.
No clue.
But
yeah,
the Mandalorian Grogu trailer, it looked like a TV show, so I guess it's gonna be all right.
Yeah. That's good.
But yeah, if don't get, especially now, don't get into Star Wars unless you're prepared.
Right. Well, I do love Grogu because isn't that Baby Yoda? Isn't that who that is? Yeah. He's a cutie. I just don't know like all the new characters. Like I know the OG Star Wars characters, right? But like Chewbacca, Han Solo, Obi-Wan, and then I know the story, but I know there's a ton of new characters now that, I'm just like, okay, there's a lot going on in this universe now. Like,
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's
yes.
I think they kind of created the same Star Wars problem as we have with the MCU problem, which is too much Disney Plus shit.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't even know how much Avengers. What is it? Doomsday? Is that what they're going with?
Yeah, the one
Okay.
Doomsday that's releasing next year.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know how much it's going to affect me because I haven't been keeping up with shit.
There's a lot.
There's so much. There's so much. When Disney Plus came out, Kevin Feige was like, "Nah, we're gonna have shows, but it doesn't matter. You can watch the shows or you can watch the movies." Lies. They're all connected.
They're all
And
connected.
if you don't know what's going on, there's multiple Disney Plus shows that I have that are MCU based that I have not even watched a single episode of.
Right.
So, am I even going to be that affected by this movie? I don't know. I think Secret Wars will probably be better. I think we're going to get a little bit of the Fox universe in this upcoming, kind of like we did with Deadpool Wolverine. But I think we're going to get a lot of it when it comes to Secret Wars.
Yes, I think they're waiting for Secret Wars for it to be just like explode. But I think, when I watched, the nice thing is like with Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, there wasn't much that was really spoiled. Like, cause like it's like those two. If you just watch those two movies, honestly, I think if you just watch all the Avengers movies, you'll still probably be fine. But like, especially for Doomsday, because like, they're adding characters, but like it's more of like Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four now, so it's like a new start, I would say. But I mean, I guess in Deadpool and Wolverine, but that's so. But it's a lot of characters, it's a lot of shows that they're putting out. That it's kind of like, okay, let's just do movies. Just keep it at movies for now, for a little bit.
Or just make it like a two-parter TV series. Don't make it a whole freaking season or 2 seasons worth that I got to keep up with.
Right? Yeah. I love Marvel though, and I love DC now, but they get a little overcrowded sometimes, but that's okay.
Were you deep into the review game during the whole DC when it was with Zack Snyder? Or were you deep into
all right,
reviewing the movies and stuff back in that day?
No, I wasn't. Did we get it?
Do we have sound?
Let's see here.
I don't want to wait, man. Doug, what are you talking about? Let's do it. Let's reboot Anaconda.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Wait. I can't hear it.
It's going to be the adventure of a lifetime. We've dreamed of making this movie since we were kids.
What does it cost to get this thing made?
$2.5 million.
We've approved a loan for up to
If she can't hear it, turn it off.
$9,400.
Yes.
I can hear it.
Might have to back out and come back in. And
not again.
No.
I don't know why.
Again.
I don't know why that keeps happening to you for.
I know. I don't know. It could be my phone. It's like,
nah. It's
so
fine.
Sorry. I promise though I will watch it because it does look, that sounds insane, and it sounds like Tropic Thunder, and I kind of love that. Kind of love that.
Yeah. It's
I finally realized it said I had to share it differently.
Oh.
And it had the instructions at the bottom that I wasn't reading the whole time.
Whoops.
You had to share the specific tab, not the whole window. So now I know, and knowing's half the battle.
That's right.
E for effort. E for effort. Yeah. But there's been a lot of good trailers. I think this last half of the, we got so many movies coming out. So this last half is going to be pretty awesome for 2025. So,
what are some of the upcomings that you're really excited for?
November comes to mind because in October it's Deliver Me from Nowhere that's the Bruce Springsteen biopic, which I'm excited for. Next week is The Smashing Machine, the one with like Dwayne Johnson and
that's
Emily Blunt.
A24 put that out, or did it get sent to somebody else?
Yep, A24.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm trying to think. There's a new show called Chad Powers that I'm really excited for, with Glenn, and that's going to be on Hulu, so I'm excited for that. And then I think in November it's going to be like Now You See Me 3. It's going to be Running Man. I feel like Wicked for Good. So there's a lot coming. Knives Out is going to be good.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a lot Caroline, which is one with like Kyle Gallner. He's like a big, well, he's kind of an underrated horror king, I call him. And then Samara Weaving is in it too, and I love those two actors. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you at the position of your review powers yet to where you're getting early access screenings?
I have received a couple. Yeah, I
Nice.
sometimes reach out. Sometimes I'll reach out. Sometimes they ask. But yeah, no, I've been lucky enough to get some of those early screeners, which is like super cool.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of the time, there are some that I'm just like, nah, I want to see I want to see it in theaters. Like there are a lot that I'm just like, I'd rather experience this in theaters, that I don't even bother like reaching out. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna go in theaters and watch it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I know
It's pretty cool.
occasionally well, I guess around where I live, it's probably about 45 minutes away. Occasionally they'll do like early screenings in the theaters.
Yeah.
But it all depends on the distributor and stuff like that. But they always do it this one theater. It's like 45 minutes away. So anytime
Right.
anybody ever reaches out, I'm like, I really don't feel like driving out there, guys.
I know. I think
'Cause-
mine are pretty far too, like from where I live,
Yeah.
which sucks. So I'm just kind of like, I sorry.
Yeah.
Like I can't make it because it's so far from me, unfortunately. But I would love to go to early screenings. That would be cool because I've only received them for like where I would just watch them at home.
Right.
So because they're all in LA and New York half the time. So
Yeah. Those. Yeah. You can't make those at all.
yeah.
I gotta get my
The
real
only thing
ID,
that sucks
guys.
about not living in those major markets is all the independent movies and things you can.
Yep.
The extra movie stuff that you. Yeah.
I had a
I get even less here in Kentucky, Central Kentucky. So
yeah.
I wish it would just be like, I really do wish like it could be, in other places, for movie lovers. But, I'm in Nebraska. So that's,
Yeah.
I mean, that is like, there's not a lot here at all. Like,
Yeah,
this is
get
corn.
that. Yeah.
So,
Right.
there's nothing that much here with the
Damn.
entertainment film industry. But like, you would hope that one day they would come here. I don't know, set something up where it's like a big deal. But
Something.
New York and LA.
we do have the like in Kentucky theater. They're more of it's like an old school theater.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
downtown in Lexington, and they're kind of more independently minded. And
Mhm.
during the summer, they run like a movie. They've always ran like a classic movie series all summer long.
Oh,
with
fun.
different older movies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Gone with the Wind. Just a different lineup every year. But
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
we have a lot of theaters, but we don't have a lot of independent theaters.
Right.
So.
Yeah. We don't
Yeah,
have that much here either.
We've got one here on just in the city block down the road that somebody. It was a decaying 1950s theater my entire
Mhm.
childhood. Anytime I mainly lived in the next town over, but we would always come down here for whatever. And every time I saw that building, I was like, somebody needs to do something. Somebody needs to save this. This is prime central town square. Still had the big neon sign up.
That's cool.
The Capitol Theater. I think it had like a couple of poster boxes up front, the ticket booth right there. But it was always ran down. But as I got older, somebody actually bought it, and they went in there and
cool.
they fixed it up. And they do a mix of things now. Like the theater area is still a theater, but they added like I guess they didn't add, but it has like a stage along with the screen, so they can do plays or they can do movies.
Wow.
And they've turned it into like a venue that you can just rent out. But they'll do like come Halloween that they're probably going to do like they've been doing like Hocus Pocus. They'll do for a few nights, and tickets are like $5. So you
that's
go in
awesome.
there. They're not theater seats because they got to move seats around. But I mean,
Right.
their sound is surprisingly really good.
That's awesome.
But I would love someday in the future just to get it, like rent that thing out and do some sort of like festival. Might be too big of a word, but do some sort of get together.
Bring people together.
Yeah, where we could watch either a movie or so many movies in one day or a weekend or something like that. It'd be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you could.
Are you considered on the east side of Nashville? I know you're technically not in Nashville, but are you, or are you?
No, I'd be more, I guess. No, I'd be like, no, it wouldn't be what. No, I
The only
think I'm more
reason
like,
I was asking, I saw a video the other day.
north, a little bit.
North. Okay.
I guess so.
The reason I was
Yeah.
asking is because I've seen a video. If some British people that travel into America, and I never knew like East Nashville was a thing. Like people say, "Oh, go to East Nashville." It's something like that's not in the city. It's kind of more. I didn't know that was such a thing. Yeah.
Nashville, that's a good place to be.
It's all right. It's a little busy now. I try to.
Yeah.
I'm probably like
Okay.
30 minutes outside of it, so it's not too bad.
You're probably close to when you said 45 minutes. That's like, well, you could probably drive up to Bowling Green about that time.
Oh yeah.
It's what is it, about an hour or so from Nashville? Or a little more than that.
Probably a little more. But yeah, that's the great thing about. It's the great thing about Nashville is that you got all of the interstates just kind of collide right there in Nashville. So anywhere you want to go, you're going to pass through there. So
that's cool.
It's pretty cool, and we got a pretty badass IMAX screen, so that's nice to have.
That's the way to do it. That's what I see movies. IMAX.
I try to. I think our theater was one of the early ones. They did the when they put the tickets on pre-sale for the next Nolan movie, and they sold out within like seconds. I think our theater here was one of the ones on that list.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's like what, a year out is when they put them on pre-order.
Yep.
But there's only
Crazy.
X amount of there's plenty of IMAX screens, but there's only so many that they'll actually play. What he did it like 70 millimeter, I think is the way he did it in. So yeah.
Yep.
I
don't think I've ever seen a movie in IMAX, which is crazy. But like I said, I live in Nebraska, so it's like I don't have we don't like the one away for is 1 or 2 hours away, and so it's like and IMAX is way more expensive. So
that part's a little irritating too. So
yep.
But it's definitely an experience. I like well, there's a smaller IMAX screen.
I assume you're talking about Omaha. That's the only city I know of in Nebraska.
Yeah, Omaha is
I'm not saying it's not the only city. I'm saying the only one I know of, and I'm from a place with not very big, not necessarily big city.
Yeah, Omaha is the bigger. Omaha has a lot, which I like where I'm at, but I would love to move to Omaha because they just have so much more. Theater. They have an Alamo Draft House, which is more fun, and they have they have they have just better theaters, but better restaurants. It's a bigger city from where I'm at. So, I'd love to. I have thought about moving there someday, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I see one of our chats here. Nashville is the bridal shower capital of the world. You are correct.
True.
It sure is.
Yeah, that country music thing, it takes second. It takes second place behind the bridal shower.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, you can't go downtown, get behind a pedal tavern and a bridal shower on the back of an old school bus. You never know what's gonna happen.
So much going on.
It's wild down there, guys. It's wild.
Oh, I'm sure.
I should have said it comes second fiddle.
Yeah, you should have.
The bridal showers. Yeah, that's a better analogy. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
You said one of your early theater experiences was Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Mm-hmm.
Have you gone back and watched the older Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe?
No, the one with isn't it the one with the puppets or
yeah,
there's a puppet lion or something. Yeah. No, I haven't, because that was not I remember seeing I swear I think it was in a video store when I was younger, and I saw the back of that DVD, and I was like, that's not my Narnia, It's that's not what no, thank you. But yeah, no, I'm sure it's ridiculous. But
I'm trying to remember. Was it a featurette or was it like a TV miniseries? I'm trying to remember.
I remember seeing it on like, I think it was a VHS or a DVD because I was in a store. I remember seeing it in a video store.
Which
And I
one
looked at
was
the
that
back and I
again?
was like, that's a whole ass puppet lion. Like that looks
Yeah.
horrible.
No. Let me just see if I 80. Yeah. It was an was this the one I'm thinking of?
Oh, the Chronicles of Narnia. Was that like a? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
You're talking
There
about like an 80s
was
version.
there was an 88 TV miniseries. Is that what I'm thinking? That's got to be what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm looking at all the
It
posters.
had to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it was a miniseries. So I'm not crazy.
Yep.
I couldn't remember for the life of me if it was a miniseries or an actual feature film, but yeah.
Yeah.
Was it under the line The Witch in the Wardrobe?
No. Well, I mean, I searched the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe and it found it, but the picture that it gives you says The Chronicles of Narnia. But I'm wanting to say that it was originally The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Unless I'm crazy.
Is it what year was the one that was terrible?
Why do you keep saying terrible? It's 88.
Well, I never watched it, so I don't know.
I remember The Witch was terrifying.
Oh, really?
Her coming up on her sled was terrible. It was. I remember her being terrifying. They kind of gave off. Did you ever see? Yeah, all the. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things. Okay, so one poster that they give as like an advertisement says The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, but the rest of them says Chronicles of Narnia. But I might just be old. I don't know.
Oh.
But
crazy.
she kind of reminded me. Did you ever see the wild ass Wizard of Oz sequel?
No, but I wait.
Return to
I think
Oz?
was it called? What's it called again?
I think it was. I think it was Return to Oz. I'm pretty
Return
sure.
to Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't
And-
Michael Jackson in it or something? Or am I
No,
just-
no. You're thinking about the Wiz.
Oh yeah. Oops.
No, but the witch from this older Narnia reminded me of the witch in Return to Oz.
Oh.
If you want to have a crazy night, you just get you some popcorn and watch Return to Oz, and it is a wild movie.
It's wild.
And fun fact, linking it to Star Wars, I swear to God, anybody go home, go watch this right now. I'm pretty sure it's on Disney Plus. It shouldn't be, but I'm pretty sure it is. There's like one of the bad guys, because there's a witch and then there's like a clay guy. But like the clay guy's voice is the exact same effect that they used for Kylo Ren in Star Wars.
Interesting.
It is the exact. Somebody hit the same damn button, and it's the exact same voice that they used to alter his voice for Kylo Ren.
That's
as soon as I
crazy.
started watching that recently, I was like, "It's freaking Kylo Ren!"
Yeah.
So that shows you
That's
Disney.
cool.
Disney don't spend money on shit; they just dig it up from the grave.
That was crazy. I did not know that.
So much.
Wow.
Well, you
Yeah,
said
no,
you like, so you kind of dig. What's kind of like your go-to time era of movies? Do you like 90s, 80s? You like just sticking to the 2000s? What's kind of like where you kind of find more of like your jams?
I used to love the 80s. Like, I really do like the 80s. The 80s is a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
A pretty good decade, I would say. I think that's like when I got kind of obsessed with like the actors from the 80s. But then I rewatch them back now, and some of them I'm just like, I thought that was good. That's like middle school me being like, oh, I love that.
Right.
But I don't know. I would say probably like I grew up around the 2000s era, so like the early 2000s movies are probably where it's at for me. Like kind of like peak movies, or like even the 2010s, because I'm 27, so it was like the 2010s, like early 2000 movies that I'd probably stick to, where I knew most of the movies. Like Night at the Museum was another movie that sticks out in my head. I was obsessed with that movie. But those are all like 20 tens or teens or whatever, and the 2000s, I would say. But I do love the 80s. I do love the 80s.
I appreciate that too, because I know a
Yeah.
lot of the films. I mean, I was born in the 80s, so I mean, the way I look at it is like I kind of grew up in the 90s, but those 80s movies really had. I mean, that's where a lot of my heart is. But you're
Yep.
right. Even for me, being a little bit
Mhm.
closer to it, I go back and watch it now. I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And it's pretty
Yeah.
evident it was cocaine, so it's fine. But
Yeah,
there's just
drugs.
there's a lot of it. A lot of
Yeah,
just cocaine and people saying, yes, here's some money, go make that.
they could do what they wanted at that point.
And honestly, I think maybe that's what we need today. Maybe that's what we need to bring back film. We just
More
need more cocaine and more yes men. That's all we need.
I haven't. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
Right.
I'm
No,
going
I
on a
was
rant.
thinking you got to be thinking about Charlie Sheen, but I haven't watched the documentary. But
I
Jimmy
did.
Dore was talking about it. I watched the Jimmy Dore show.
Yeah,
I did too.
He probably know, huh?
I
you
did
watch it?
too. The 2 episodes on Netflix. Yeah,
Oh.
that was wild.
I guess he talks about it on there, but it's funny how he was talking about how they weaned him off of crack.
yeah,
That drug dealer he was
yeah.
seeing.
They sold him the crack, but they kept making it weaker and weaker. And finally, he was just like, well, this ain't doing anything anymore.
And so he just stopped. Yeah.
It
They should-
was a pretty good watch. I mean, at the end of it though, I was kind of like, I didn't really learn anything. Like it was just kind of like I know he also did a book, and apparently I guess he gets into more stuff in the book. But I mean, it's a fun watch. I mean, especially growing up like me and you, John, did. I mean, we watched those movies come out, and so. But I mean, he just kind of like glances over. It's just it's just his perspective on what happened, instead of letting the internet do what it did when he was losing his damn shit and going on tours and talking out of his ass. He just kind of goes back and reflects on it, and so I mean, it's an interesting watch. I'm glad it was only 2 episodes. If it was more than that, I think I would have lost my mind. But 2 episodes were nice, and it was cut together good. And I think there was a couple of deep fakes of young Charlie in a couple of scenes. I was like, that looks pretty good. But
yeah, it was. It's one of those things where it's like he got crazier later in life.
Yeah.
Which like the amount of drugs he took like could kill another human, which is like he kept saying my system is different than other people's, and I was like, because you survived. Like he was like, that's crazy, you know. And
there was one thing I don't think he brought it up on that special, but he brought it up on a podcast I listened to where he was talking about he would just lather himself in like testosterone cream. And so he was just jacked up on tea, and it was all about the cream. He would just rub himself like it was just like everyday lotion. That's why he was just like out of his mind.
That's why he was aggressive the whole time, all the time.
Yeah, just working out.
I'm not shocked.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I like it's just mind blowing to see. Like, cause like I guess you don't realize how when I was watching it, I was like, I guess you don't realize how much access they have to those things. Yeah. Like how easy it is for them to drop money. Like it's no one's business.
Oh yeah.
And to have all of that opportunity to become an addict, become like an alcoholic, like like it's crazy. I guess I didn't realize how easy it was until he was like, yeah, I grew up in the industry and I just like, this is what happened. And I was like, holy shit, crazy. Yeah, wild though. So it's a decent documentary. I do like the fact that it was only 2 episodes though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're right, I would have dipped.
I think they were originally talking about how he had got into what the advice his dad gave him when he got into acting. He said, just do nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because being more minimalist on film looks bigger than like a stage actor having to, because when you try to act like a stage actor, you overact, and when on film you can be like very minimalist in your acting. And he's like, just do nothing, and you look like you look good.
I mean, that's true. Like that's the answer. Like just like truly like acting is like do nothing and you're like just you're reacting to like it because when it's supposed to be realistic, it's supposed to be and then when you're in stage right in theater it's supposed to be more over, so that's actually good advice.
That was one on his film background. I don't think I ever knew this, that he was supposed to be the lead for Karate Kid.
Oh, I did not know that. That's crazy.
I didn't know that until he brought that up in the doc. I was like, I don't remember ever knowing this information.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Was that in the first episode? Because I totally my brain went, oh wow.
Yeah, it was in the first episode. He was talking about he was doing something. He had a choice to either go do this little shitty film. He said the name. I'd never heard of it, but it was a shitty ass film. But he was like, but he'd already committed to it. And then they approached him for Karate Kid, and he asked his dad, and his dad was like, "Well, you've already given your word to these people. Like, don't become that guy right off the bat that just dips, So he went and did it, and they turned around and got Ralph Macchio, and I mean he kind of said it without saying it. He was like, honestly, I mean, what else did he do after Karate Kid? So like, it was probably best that I didn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, you do Karate Kid. I mean, he's done a couple things, but like, I don't think it's been anything.
He got labeled Karate Kid hard.
I think it would probably be better with Ralph Macchio. I think he looked the part because he's a little bit more innocent looking.
Yeah,
Charlie would. I think his look would have clashed too much with the guy that played the Cobra Kai guy. Johnny. Whatever. I can't remember the actor's name. He played Johnny, and I think I think they had similar facial structure.
Yeah,
with just different hair color, and I think it's probably a good choice.
Charlie's the cool guy. Like that's kind of his what do they call it? Like the typecast. Like he was kind of the cool dude. He's kind of the jerk. He's so and Ralph was a scrawny kid, like kind of weak looking, and I think that was maybe what they were going for.
Yeah.
He probably would have filmed for like 3 days and they would have fired him. So it's fine.
But Ralph Macchio in real life was probably like the lead guy in Revenge of the Nerds. The guy that played the main guy. I know his name. He's one of the he's part of that famous family. The guy that did Kung Fu.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's
I don't think I knew that.
God, why am I'm bad with names. If you haven't told, know Katie.
That's okay.
I'm
bad with names. Shit.
But
he's part of that family. Yeah. But he said he was like he said growing up he had been more like the bully. Because he was athletic, kind of athletic, played a lot of sports, but he got cast to play the nerd, so he was like the nerdy guy.
That's funny. Wow.
That's what Criterion needs to release. We need a Revenge of the Nerds box set. That's what we need.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
They released the first one on Blu-ray, but we never got 2 or 3.
I know.
And those are good movies too. The one where they go to the beach.
Yeah, I love part 2. Part 2 was hilarious.
Yeah,
I never saw it.
Oh, you got to. You sit down and what?
The Carradine family. I think he's He's not John Carradine. He's I think John Carradine's the father. Yeah,
that sounds right.
Keith Carradine and Keith.
How many freaking Revenge of the Nerds movies are there?
I thought there was only one.
No.
I didn't know there was more than one.
Because it went off on like I think the last
Robert Carradine is his name. Robert Carradine.
Oh, okay.
I think the last at least the last one, or it might have been the last few, were like a made for TV Revenge of the Nerds movie.
Wow.
But the first 2 for sure had the same kind of cast. 3, I think, had the lead guy, but then the other guy that eventually went off and did like ER wasn't on it. And then it turned into Booger. It just turned into Booger movies. The guy the guy that played Booger was just let's see, there's 4. There's at least 4.
But you probably know David Carradine from Kill Bill. He played Bill in Kill Bill. Man, Katie.
Oh, okay, sure.
David was also in Kung Fu. It was a series in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. I think it came on in 70 exactly.
Okay,
He
so famous
he
family.
yeah, that part was supposed to have been played by Bruce Lee. And for some
Oh,
reason, they were like, they didn't want to take a risk on a Asian actor at the time, something stupid like that. Then Bruce Lee wanted
oh.
him to, yeah.
I
Even
mean,
though he had pretty much, yeah,
was that the 70s?
yeah.
The,
Even though
the
he would been pretty much the star of the Green Hornet previously, but he wasn't the lead in the Green Hornet. He was Kato, like the sidekick. But even though he was the reason that made the show famous, is the Kato parts, the action scene.
Mhm.
They're stupid,
It's
early
because it was the
racist, and it
70s.
made
They
no
were,
sense. Yeah.
they weren't as willing to be diverse as now. So
Yeah.
that's kind of sad to hear, though. But
Yeah.
it's
But he
crazy.
went on to be an international star there for a couple years before his death.
Yep.
Everybody wanted him, to be in their
Mhm.
stuff.
It's always how it works. I
Crazy.
love hearing like those actors' success stories, like some producer, some person like tells them, "Hey, you're not good enough," or whatever. They go be like the biggest star in the world, and it's like that's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spit in your face. Look what you said.
But he was known all around town at that time. I mean, he give famous people karate lessons. He started Jack Hindu.
Oh,
His own mixed martial arts. He's the one that
oh, that's
started mixed
cool.
martial arts for the most part. Yeah, he's kind of credited for starting that whole thing. I don't think he
Wow,
technically was the first, but his mixture of it was that. Yeah,
that's cool. I love to hear that.
but yeah, and but yeah, I mean, he's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Do you know have you seen that
Mhm.
that scene where Brad Pitt gets in a fight with the Asian guy and they get thrown into the car? That's Bruce Lee.
Oh,
Yeah, that didn't really happen, that scene, but yeah. But
that's
yeah,
cool.
that was Bruce Lee. Supposed to be in a fantasy scene between him and Bruce Lee.
Wow,
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's really cool. That's
That was a good Bruce Lee too.
yeah. That's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Did you hear they're remaking it, or they're making a sequel? I think.
They're doing a sequel based off of Brad Pitt's character, but it's not Quentin Tarantino. Who's doing that?
It's somebody else. Yeah.
But it's somebody like popular. I know that. I just can't remember who's. I haven't looked into it. I haven't looked into it to like see what the story's supposed to be. I know it just follows the Brad Pitt character.
Yeah. I don't know how smart that is anymore.
I mean, Tarantino apparently gave his blessing. So I guess he read the script and was
Alright.
like, all right. So
See
I
what
guess
you got, I guess.
that kind of feels good. I don't
At
know.
least it's not a sequel. At least this is original story based off of it's a spinoff.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
Right.
spinoff,
it's like it's just a spin-off of his character after all the I'm trying to see if they've announced anything about it, but I'm on Brad Pitt's IMDb and it's not. Why is it not showing me anything?
Hey Katie, have they asked you what movies? Sometimes I get off in my own thoughts when I'm dealing with this other stuff, so sometimes I
Yeah,
don't
no, you're good.
listen to what everybody's saying. But some of your favorite movies, I'm gonna ask some of your favorite movies, not your favorite movie, because for me that's an impossibility. I can't answer that question because I've seen so many movies.
Like just listing off my favorites.
Yeah, just a few. Some of few of your favorites. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, Narnia, I would say Night at the Museum was a big one that I rewatched quite often, and I wanted to be a part of that. Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, not the 4 and 5. We just forget that didn't happen. Yeah, those movies didn't happen in my book. But anyway, and then I would say this is from my childhood. This is like my fever dream, but I would rewatch them all the time. It was Fat Albert and George of the Jungle. Those were like two movies that I couldn't stop watching, and it was like, as a child, that's like what I would consistently rewatch.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say comic book movie like Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man is a big one. I would it is like, I love horror, so the first horror movie I saw in theaters was Conjuring 2. So I do love the Conjuring franchise. It's like my favorite horror franchise. And then I have my like Disney side where it's like Lilo and Stitch and like Coco and all those movies. So I have a few, but Stitch is like my favorite Disney character, I would say. Yeah. And Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That like the 80s, if we're going back there, I had an Indiana Jones phase too. So Indiana Jones, and then Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And Dodgeball. Dodgeball's a good one. Ace Ventura. That's like my dad. My dad raised me on those movies. So.
No.
Yeah. I have a variety. I'm definitely all over the place. That's why you have movie talk creators who like niche down and they're like, I specifically talk about action or I specifically talk about horror. I can't choose a genre. I like them all too much.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Way too
I'm
much.
the same way. What?
Yep.
You have TV in your name too. Like, what kind of TV do you like? Do you like any classic TV? Do you like? I mean, it's probably you probably weren't exposed as much as probably me or maybe Jody was.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you do have some of the classical channels, but I don't know. What kind of TV do you like? That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Like talking about TV shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, for throwing it way back, I actually was raised. My dad raised me on Three Stooges. So he introduced me to like, we're throwing it back to Three Stooges. Yeah, that's like
Nice.
physical comedy. Like I thought they were hilarious. I don't know why. I just like gravitated towards. I do like classics. I do. But Three Stooges is one that like I love. And then I have my TV. Like I love Stranger Things. I love any Netflix show. So like. Bridgerton, Outer Banks, One Piece, live action. The Summer I Turned Pretty. That's a girly show, but that's. And then I'm trying to think what else is huge right now. I think The White Lotus is a really good one that I really like. But yeah, and then you could throw it all the way back to like Disney original TV shows and like Hannah Montana, like Zack and Cody. Those were the shows that I was raised on. So yeah.
I'm impressed your father introduced you to Three Stooges. So
yeah,
he's a good man in my book so far.
Yeah, he told me he would watch it. He was born like he's like 64 right now. So he was born in that time where he would watch the Three Stooges with his grandparents, and then he just had a very good childhood like watching that, and so he just was like, here you go. And then as I was a kid, I was like, I couldn't stop laughing at that show, and it's so stupid, but it's hysterical, and I love them. I think they're hilarious, and it's all black and white. It's classic. I love it. Yeah. Hilarious.
There was a good period of time where we would be at my grandparents' as my mom's parents' house for like long weekends or during the summer and everything. That they would just watch the good old stuff, and I got set down with a healthy diet of Andy Griffith and oh God, what was the other shows they did? I'm blanking. John probably has the DVD sets of most of them. He loves DVD sets.
Probably, yeah.
I had the Andy Griffith, the Blu-ray set.
And Andy Griffith for sure. I remember, and my dad was big into that too. So, but we did a bunch of it. Well, freaking Golden Girls, holy hell!
Yeah,
if I think about it hard, I've probably seen every single episode.
Oh,
I don't know why everybody makes a big deal of the Golden Girls. So I remember seeing it. I obviously watched it when I was a kid because it was on TV.
Yeah,
and that's something I could probably watch. And
it's just risque grannies, man. You didn't get that on TV. I mean, that's just
This-
I like
You can
I like
see that all
Mama's
the time.
Family. You know,
Yeah,
I do
Mom's
like
Family
Yeah.
was good.
That's what a lot of people say about Friends, though. A lot of people think Friends is overhyped, but I'm one of those people that loves it. I think it's funny. Like, it can be cringe at times, but I love Friends. Like, that sitcom is just, to me, I love it. I can't stop watching it.
Well, I try not to criticize people on their taste because people like different stuff. You know.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
yeah.
But there are people who don't get it. Like, I don't get How I Met Your Mother. I've never watched that show. Like, I mean,
Really?
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
didn't really watch that. Yeah.
Oh,
I
y'all
don't
gotta
get
give
the
that a
humor.
chance.
I don't think it's funny. I'm sorry. like, I think Friends is fun. I think Seinfeld is a good one too. Yeah, and you have what was it called, Full House. So you have your kid. That one I used to watch all the time. Yeah, Sweet Life is Zack and Cody, and That's So Raven are two shows that I think still hold up today. Like, I can rewatch those shows and still laugh, which is very something that's commendable, I think. So, yeah.
I'll give it to
I
him.
wish it's a show I didn't watch because the town I was from we didn't have all the cable. We had cable, but we didn't have we didn't have like Nickelodeon, Sci-Fi Channel, and stuff like
Oh,
that. I didn't have that until I moved later on in high school. When we moved to the next town over, I didn't have
Mhm.
that stuff. So I miss stuff like all that, the original runnings and stuff of that. That's
Oh,
what I'd
yeah,
like to have on. I'd like to have that stuff on DVD, like the full series of it. But I
yeah.
think because of all the controversy behind the producers, Dan, whatever his name, Dan,
Oh, yeah, Dan Schneider.
Snyder, yeah, all that stuff. I don't think we'll ever get that stuff necessarily. I have a feeling we just won't ever get it. So
Yeah, I would doubt it because it was pretty dark. I mean, I don't like. I watched that documentary they made, and it's like sad to see because that's the show that Drake and Josh and those were the shows that kind of raised me in a way, and so it's like really sad to see. But yeah, I don't know if they would ever release them on DVD.
I don't know how dark really all that was. But I do have the Amanda show, but it was burned to. But it's like I did buy that because
Mhm.
I was like, and it's funny. She's fucking was talented. It's sad to see where she went.
Yeah, she
What
was
happened to
really
her.
funny, and
Yeah.
like that's where Drake and Josh came about, and then
Yeah.
they're hilarious, and then Drake had his story come out, and it was like, holy shit, that's crazy, and yeah, it's those Nickelodeon stars. I mean, I think there needs to be some. I would hope that they would have something in place to protect those kid stars now, which I think they do, but. It's just, yeah, that documentary is sad, especially as like a person that grew up with that. Like, ugh, there's
Especially now, but it's been going on in Hollywood. That's why I was talking about that movie earlier.
yeah.
The Year of the Locust. That's been going on forever. It's
Yeah,
really sad.
and people get away with it because it's so unfortunately, like, it was easy, and it was like no one was. Now I would hope there would be things in place to protect them, but
Well, there's been good parents too. That's the kids that happen to are the parents that don't care what their kids do.
yeah,
They just they kind of just drop them off and let them work. Even though a lot of those studios, I think even Nickelodeon had policies where their parents were supposed to be on set with them, but
yeah,
they would go behind closed doors and whatever was happening, or it was some of the stuff wasn't necessarily happening on set. It was happening away from the studio, they would have parties and stuff like that, and the kids would stuff you shouldn't be letting your kids do, but some of the parents are as bad as the people doing it, letting their kids be exposed to it. But there's been good parents that kids have went on to have successful careers and not be traumatized later
right.
on in the lives because their parents were responsible and watch what their
Hmm.
kids were doing, who they've been exposed to. So
Yeah, and I think they were supposed to be on site with them and not leave their side, or at least if that was my kid, I'm not leaving I'm not letting him go with anybody. Like,
yeah,
and that's what a lot of the parents failed them. Like Drake's
Yeah.
mom, I think, was was with him, and then the dad, I think, was because they were divorced, and the dad was like, "You better keep an eye on whoever like assaulted him. Like, you better not let Drake leave your sight." Like, he told that to the mom, and she, I think, did, and so here we are.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, those shows. But like, I even watched like Cartoon Network, Courage of the Coward, the Courage Cowardly Dog. That was a creepy show, but SpongeBob, iconic, classic. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I kind of grew up. SpongeBob is a little past. I mean, I watch anime now, so nothing's really past my generation. But there was some things I just missed because it wasn't things. I was probably already kind of in the college era by that time. It's just something I didn't watch, so I didn't really watch
Right.
that show. But like Ren
Yeah.
and Stimpy and that stuff was more in my era as far as Nickelodeon
Yep.
TV shows.
Yep.
Beavis and Butthead, things like
Beavis
that.
Butthead. Yeah. Those are good ones. Those are classic ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good ones. Good TV shows.
Yeah. I've you can't see nothing behind me, but I got a massive amount of television on DVD.
I mean, that's
I like classic television. I got a lot of stuff like Green Acres is one of my favorites from the 60s. Yeah.
oh sure. Yep. And I actually have Three Stooges, I think, like a couple seasons on DVD, which is pretty cool. So like I should get Friends though, because I'm obsessed. I should get those on DVD. But I need to start collecting. I need to get into that more. Because
You can
it's a pretty nice
you can get
box
on
set.
4K, can't you, Jody?
Yeah, I think the 4K
Yeah.
box set came out last year or something like that.
Yeah.
oh nice.
Blu-ray. Yeah.
I bet that's pretty.
Blu-ray set too, but yeah, there was a couple of them. I think the European one was cooler than ours here in the US, but it's whatever. It normally is.
Yeah.
That's
But,
cool.
Wonder why that happens, Jody. Do you think their market is? Do you think they sell as much as the United States does the physical?
I mean, I would almost have to say yes. I mean, especially here lately with Warner Brothers, Paramount,
Mhm.
and there's another one. They'll do like, oh hell, that I actually missed it. I'm hoping I'll be able to get my hands on it eventually. But this Corpse Bride that we got here, we just got this. We just got the steelbook or the 4K slip. But the UK got like a full slip. Like it was like a big, thick hard box. It came with like a booklet and collector cards. And they've been Warner Brothers and Paramount and another one, I think Universal, I think's done, but mainly Warner Brothers have been doing those fatter editions, but they're only in the European market.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
But yeah, it just sucks. You got to import them in.
Yeah.
Or if you're lucky, you know, like Amazon or Zavvi will have them. You can get them in like that.
Amazon for the win, definitely.
Yeah.
Sometimes Amazon UK and Amazon
That's
Germany
true.
loves to ship even a single steelbook in like a no padded box. Like this came from across the ocean, guys.
Yeah.
Give me some sort of box. Give me something.
Right. Right.
But it's whatever.
Yeah.
A long time ago, whenever I was going to school for electronics, a couple of guys that I went to school with, they got jobs at UPS, and they talked about this is back in the day when the Dell computers got real big. You probably remember it, Jody. When everybody Dell, I don't know if they make Dell computers, but the company called Dell Computers, and they were shipping this massive amounts. He said they talked about taking those Dell computer boxes and just throwing them up into the hoppers to going in, just I don't know if they handle stuff like that quite anymore, but back in the day, he said they just would sling stuff everywhere.
Wow.
I've gotten multiple like big boxes that I do like for like my group buys from like it's been like Italy's been the worst one. It's almost like they put a hook in my box and threw it off the boat and drug it behind them on their way here, and then just delivered it on my front porch. It's like falling apart. It's still wet. There's been like several of these boxes that have shown up on my front porch like this. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are doing over there, but this is not it.
Like, knock it off.
Well, back during COVID, I don't even know if I don't know if you guys had it or not. You may have had it, Katie, being where like you are. I don't know about Jody, but we had the Amazon were like contracting like this independent delivery people,
Yeah.
and they would bring it to you just in their personal vehicle.
Yeah.
And
They still got
I
that.
ordered. It was around the Olympics, this Tokyo Olympics when it happened a year like 21. It's supposed to be in 20, happened in 21 because of COVID. But I'd ordered that Criterion. They made a big box set of all the Olympics coverage they had, and I ordered that while that was happening. And I remember it came in one day, and it was pouring the rain outside, and somebody came in with a pickup truck and had it in the back. They had it in the back of their truck. And the box was
In the bed
saturated,
of their truck.
Ugh.
but luckily it was shrunk wrap in plastic, and it didn't hurt the package. But the box
Wow.
just fell apart. It's like
Yeah.
it was becoming liquid itself.
That's crazy. And it was still cool. It was in good shape.
Yeah, it's always good when
Yeah.
the box looks
Yeah.
awful, but the interior is fine.
Yeah.
It's a good
Well,
thing.
I think we've hit the 2-hour mark, guys,
Yeah.
which is normally our go-to. But yeah,
Yeah.
we can just we like closing out. We kind of each just kind of give where to find us, what we're doing, anything you got coming up soon. But you can go right ahead as our guest. Please go ahead.
Yeah, you can find me at LIlKATIETV, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Probably be dropping a couple new reviews here soon. A couple movies. There's news that I'm gonna drop here soon, so pretty excited. Yeah.
Nice. John, what you got coming up?
I'd say Mo, just really the chat. This pretty much right now. I've got to get some videos out the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna have to look into doing TikTok. I think the short format I can
Mm-hmm.
kick it out a bunch
Yeah.
out quick and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they got a really fun video editor too, already built into the app. So you can
Jason,
download. You can
you did
download some
so
other
good,
ones,
Katie.
but
So thank you, Jason.
yeah. Well, I'm Jody with Stills Raising 4Ks here with John every Wednesday and Charlie too.
Yeah.
Group buys on Instagram. I've got a YouTube. I've got a TikTok. I need to be more active on both. We'll see what happens. Nothing new coming up that I'm aware of on the group buys, but those normally just get thrown my way. I don't get a lot of heads up on those. So if you're interested in any premium purchases, you can check out my Instagram. And yeah, we're here every Wednesday, and hopefully there'll be a Wednesday we'll have Katie back with us because this was fun. Maybe we'll force Charlie to stick around for the entire 2 hours. But it's fine. We won't frown upon it too hard. But we thank you, Katie. It was good. It was good to meet you. It was good talking to you. Good luck.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Good luck with
This was
all of your
awesome. A
things.
good time.
Thank you. We love having a good time. You're always invited back. Anytime
Thank
you want to
you.
chit chat about anything, next time you go out and buy a bunch of used DVDs, or you find that VHS player or that big screen TV, tell us and we'll get you on. We'll show it off. We'll show
Absolutely,
it off.
We will.
Awesome. Well, it was good having you, John. It was good seeing you again. We'll be back next Wednesday.
Yeah.
If there's a guest, we'll announce it on all the social medias. So we'll see everybody then. Thanks again.
See ya.
Bye-bye.